Dirt silver medal. This year, he is the youngest BMX athlete in the field at just 20 years old, but let's see what he can do. He starts us off here at the first ever X Games BMX MegaPark.
Yeah, and what a rider to set us off, showing you that backflip bar spin. One-footed flat, he has to carve back over and take a few cranks. There's that bar spin front flip heading towards the last quarter pipe here. Tuck no-hander to late bar spin. That is a good first run, Jimmy, to set things off.
That's wild, too, because you're hitting that step up and you've got some gap to clear right there. And if you don't land perfectly on that roller, it's going to throw off your whole approach to that last quarter pipe.
And you know what? Bryce is at a bit of a disadvantage because he carves to the right, whereas a lot of the field, they carve to the left. So he has to get over to the other side of the quarter, carve his natural direction, and then do his air. Showing you that tuck no-hander to late bar spin. Never easy to be.
Have a live ranking, but right now we take a look at Daniel Sandoval. He has 4 X Games medals to his trophy case, but all of those are in park. He was the overall winner this year on the Monster Energy BMX Triple Challenge. I wonder what he's going to be able to do here on these quarter pipes, though, Chris.
Well, I watched Sandoval in practice. He looked a little bit shaky, but he's looking good now. Shooting that truck driver to late downside tail. Tabletop on the quarter, taking some cranks. There's that 360 double downside whip. Didn't see any of this in practice. Oh, showing that bar spin. Wanted the late tuck no-hander, but not a bad run for Daniel Sandoval. I know he wanted a little bit more out of that. He's going to be back for runs 2 and 3.
Yeah, it's still echoing what you said. We didn't see a lot of this out of practice yesterday, and he was having a tough time on the bigger quarter and scrubbing a lot of speed, but looking good here in round 1.
Yeah, he did not look confident in practice, but he looked pretty confident on that first run, showing you that 360 double downside tail whip.
So we take it back to here, looking at a bronze medal as of right now. I mean, he's got BMX dirt still to come, and that's his main focus. I mean, that's his bread and butter right there. And he was a little nervous talking about this yesterday in practice. We talked about the MCL, the left MCL injury back in May of this year. Now that separated shoulder, but how great would it be for him to walk out of here with a medal today?
I know. Tui's had a lot of injuries. He is one tough guy. And yeah, he's battling through injury right now. He's just getting things done still. Leaving that bike flip out there with the Superman lagging behind. There's that triple tail up, super clean. I think that's the cleanest one he's done so far today, Jimmy.
You know, and again, he had that low landing on that last quarter in the last run, and with that dinged up shoulder, I mean, you could see him grimacing as he rolled away, and I mean, he's still just having a go at it here. Look at the extension.
Yeah, he throws that bike forward, completely dismounts, and then leaves those legs back there and just kicks a nice little Superman. And there's a clean triple tail whip. That was the cleanest one he's done all day.
Still lots of time left on the, oh no, J2, he does. He slides into that top spot there after his second run. So how about that story unfolding right now? Andy Buckworth sits in a bronze medal spot here as we hit the 18-minute mark, sending it in for run number 2.
Double backflip again. Another Australian going doubles on that. Tuck no-hander. What's he got going on here? Oh, check out the new line there. Coming up the landing of that first big jump. Flipping off of it and into the other landing.
Hey, listen, why not roll the dice? Let's play the creativity card right there.
Yeah, it's good to see some of these riders thinking outside the box a little bit, taking a little bit different of a line, seeing if the judges are into it or not. I mean, that's a flat front flip right there. He's pretty much just bunny hopping into the next landing beside it. Pretty cool to see.
There's a little pop right there. Look how much real estate he covers when he comes off the side of this here, past the roller. And then to do that and then try to set yourself up for that quarter pipe, that was pretty impressive right there.
Extremely difficult.
Okay, so Michael Laren was in the top spot early on. He now finds himself sitting just outside the podium looking in here. He's in that number 4 spot as of now, stretching out the Superman seat grab over the first hit.
Well, I love it. I appreciate it. He's riding really smooth. He's not pedaling. He's going to get that 720, Jimmy.
Did you see how effortless that was and how perfectly he put that down right on the sweet spot of that roller?
Michael's one of these guys, he just makes it all look so easy. You didn't see him crank once. He landed at the top of every transition, just smooth as you like the entire time from start to finish. I love the way he does his look backs, whips it out and snaps right into it.
Look at that.
Is a picture of perfection right there. And then the only 720 we've seen, that's like a flat spin Jay Miron style 720 right there. Michael is also a goofy footed rider. He's left foot forward, spins to the left. Showing you that downside double tail whip lands.
Pat Casey. Pat sitting in that number 6 spot as of right now, and as Victoria mentioned earlier, riding in all the BMX events, with the exception of street, and he's also in the Moto X 110s this weekend.
There was that tail whip cash roll, 360 with a double tail whip hitting this last quarter pipe. Bar spin the tail, but he hangs on.
Okay, so this is going to be interesting here. Do you think that's going to be enough to overtake that number 3 spot, possibly that number 2 spot?
Well, I don't like to pretend like I'm a judge because I let them do their job. I stay in my lane, but this, the cash roll with the tail whip, bar spin to tuck no-hander. He was solid on every single element on the course. The jumps, the quarter pipes, he had it all. And he hung on to it this time around. We saw him slam on his first run, brings it around, lands a little bit low, and he just hangs on to it there.
Because he loves to be a role model to younger fans, introducing them to BMX, and he also just can't get enough of soaring through the air. And we can't get enough of watching him.
Yeah, he is a road warrior. He's out on the road doing shows pretty much throughout the entire year.
There's that huge double tail whip.
That's going to hurt right there. Just lawn dart up that step up.
Unfortunate for Morgan to land low on that double tail whip. But you know, he's having a good time out there, Jimmy.
It's going to go up to the roller and show everyone the blue steel look right there. Yeah, don't count him out. I mean, he's been in this situation time and time again.
There's that beautiful backflip tuck no-hander. Lands it really clean. Just sailing towards that huge quarter pipe. Big, slow, double tail, catching it clean. Just lands a little bit long.
However, this gentleman right here is going to have something to say about it here. You saw what Ryan Williams put down in run number 2. It was good enough for silver for now. He is hungry and wants more.
He said in our package that he has some NBDs up his sleeve, some never been done before. There's that flare again. Front flip. Was that a double tail? Jimmy, I got to see that on a replay. And there's that front flip flare. Oh my goodness.
That one looked a little cleaner than the last go around.
I got to see what he did on that third hit. It was definitely a front flip tail. It might have been 2. Gonna have to take a look at that. Wow, what a run from Mr. Ryan Williams.
You can hear him just shouting, 3rd time's a charm.
Check him out. Here's the front flip. Oh, the way the bike whips around, it just looks so crazy. There's it. And then he throws it back in the other direction.
It came back around the other way.
Oh my gosh.
And to do that and then get a front flip flare out of it, come on.
Wow. Wow, Jimmy, that was a run.
That's some of the highlights that earned him that 4th gold medal in a row, Chris.
Yeah, it's showing you that cash roll. He was really consistent all day. Huge flares and just tucking that back wheel in at the last second. There's that front flip windshield wiper. Showing you why he is today's gold medalist.
So a big day for him as we send it down to Victoria Arlen.
Ryan Williams, the first ever BMX MegaPark winner. Let's talk about what's on your glove, though, because you were yelling 3rd time's the charm, and it worked. Can you walk us through that?
I did not mean for that to happen, but hey, I just must have willed it into the world, because 3rd time's a charm, and that's what I usually say when I'm riding if I'm crashing. But man, I am so stoked. Thanks. Shout out to Elliot Sloan. This place is amazing. And thanks for hosting this, dude. Love ya.
All right, well, congratulations. Well done.
Let's go, oh, Willie Land! You.
So a big day for him. And I mean, what can you say about that young man, Chris? I mean,